It's not classifying me as live. There we go. Right. So, for today, I'm going to be trying to create a proper mining rig. And you might ask me, Omni, isn't what you're looking at technically a good mining rig? And I put it past you that no, it's not. It's really not. I've been trying all day to basically craft something that's functional, as well as looks nice, obviously. This thing looks quite nice, I'd say. I basically went onto the workshop and looked for tanks, because I like the aesthetic of this, right? Makes sense. Looks quite nice. Props to the guy who created it. I'll show it later. But I then tinkered with it, did everything I could, a few errors here and there. But generally speaking, it works in a way. Issue is it doesn't work that well. It works pretty shit. That's where that one comes in later. As you can see here, I know, quite nice. We have all the internals. That works quite nice, actually. It basically has 2 electric motors per, like, I think it's like one motor controls those 3 and then another controls those 3. So the back ones there are purely for when I go too fast. Then we have the fuel. Those are for turning, which sadly do not work well anymore, because this is technically an old thing that's been uploaded that I've tried to revamp. It doesn't work that well anymore due to the technical glitch it's using. Then if we go into this thing, obviously I still have the typical thing from before, except it's a little bit faster. That's about it. Obviously I still have this as well. Also just to get down here, and there's my bed. Some chests, my food. Just a little gap, as well as to reach high. All this works really well. Except for the fact that it's sometimes not so happy with the amount of moving parts on this thing. Now, Omni, you might say, what is the issue with this? What is the grave and grievous thing that's the issue with? Let me show you. You're going forward, quite nice. But then you turn. The turning, circle is shit. And how this one has been programmed, if you hit, so D in this case, for right, if you hit D, you will always leave. Let me just find what's running, so it's not stuck at a point up there in a second. If I hit D, it goes to right. Not that much, but whatever, that's not my point. If I then, let's say, I want to do like a 3-point turn, right? You'd think, oh, okay, so you just have to go forward with D, and then backwards with S, and then A, right? No, because that still turns you left, or right, sorry. You have to continue to hold D to go. Okay. Strictly speaking, not the end of the world. That can be sorted. Now, here comes the issue where I have replaced some wheels with these. Pretty standard, really good for mining. They don't want to work. That's the confusing part about having this turret head. Also, surprisingly, it turns more as soon as you stop driving. Like, let me show you. I go left or right. Then it turns more as soon as I let go of W, and it's fucking weird. So sometimes I just tap it. Right. This thing I actually made look really well. I made it functional. I then took it to the second floor, which is full of ramps and shit. I typically use that one for testing now. I've already completed it. That's also why there should technically be more people somewhere here. Ah, it's over there. Right, so they're in there for now. I rescued a few people, as you can see there. I think that's, yeah, that's Lorenzo, and there's some more people that I rescued. Anyway, I use that floor for testing my creations, because it is quite nice as a test. It has a lot of room, which is good when you have those sticky wheels. However, this thing somehow not powerful enough. It can't actually drive up at all. So, I came to the conclusion, however much I love this aesthetic of like tracks, because we don't have tracks in the game, that's not actually something I want to demand. If I want something, it would be spider legs. I love the aesthetic. Sadly, what is it? Robocraft was the game that actually made me interested in like mechanical spider legs on machines and shit. Fucking sick. That's also why I like a rack shit. Roll for it. Well, no, that's beyond the point. Beyond the point. So, my thought process here is I got this one, which is a lot simpler in design. For some reason, they've made it really fucking weirdly, not necessarily complicated, as just needlessly, like, why? Why does it go down by itself, as an example? Why there's 4 seats in this thing. I know it's meant to be like a real tank and whatnot, but like there's even the tank controller up here. I'm going to remove the entire fucking thing of this. I also wanted one that didn't have the gun on the front, because I generally cannot be asked to craft the front. Wait, has Hubert come down here? Hubert has come down here! What? I suppose we want to rescue them all, but what? Okay. Anyway, so my plan is to take the base of this thing. Again, I'll get the credits for these afterwards. Visited this one, and the base of this one was actually crafted by the same person, but that's beyond the point for now. Anyway, I'm basically going to take this thing, just fucking cut its head off. It also has a fucking bottom for the motor or some shit. But the difference is, this thing drives quite nice. Also not very expensive because most of it is wood. That's the wrong seat. It's this one, I believe. Yeah. This one drives quite nicely. Because it's 4-wheeled. For some reason it has fucking turning signals, which is really fucking funny to me. Just remember because it fucking annoys me. But that is my plan, so to speak. That's what we're going to turret. I don't think the turret, like this thing, can actually move. Yeah, doesn't matter. But yeah, plan is fucking Cabot's head, basically scoop it out, and then put in the stuff that I need. Because I'm probably going to have this back here actually be for storage, because I don't need all those eternal things, so to speak. That's not needed at all. And this thing also caused a lot less lag. I've generally had to disable my elevator. There is no elevator in my base anymore. I've had to remove the pistons because they just couldn't. They did too much friction, which caused the game to lag massively. That reminds me, now that I've actually done that, I need to put back to smart. There you go. See, this is what I mean. And the fun thing is, as soon as I take this thing and do this, that's why this thing is a fucking hog when it comes to my fucking FPS for some reason. I don't know. Well, no, I do know why. Don't get me wrong. Right, so you need to go over here. Because this thing I'm going to have to go to reuse. I like the design. Oh. Okay. It does not like Hubert. Understood. Right, I can't do it anymore. God. I'm just driving over here because I don't need fucking tier 1 engines. I know you can upgrade them, but I don't need it for a test. If it doesn't work without upgrading, I'm not going to spend components on that. Once I know they work, I will get a fully tiered one. And then you can see here I have the chests and shit. So I don't have them in my inventory. This thing is luckily also quite cheaply built. Like, it's built of these tile blocks, cardboard, and metal. Tier 1 metal, as you can see here. The parts that are not colored is the parts that I've put on, except for these for some reason, to like supplement it with my modifications. And I'd say it looks pretty decent, all things considered. For some reason, I guess it's not actually stopped to... Okay. My only sort of downside... Also, I can make this one so I can walk inside it. But, I'll see what I can do once I scoop it out. Like, the downside to using the 3D printer... Not 3D printer, but you know what I mean? The workshop thing is that the amount of resources you need. Don't know, I'm not telling them to boost it so you don't need resources. It's completely fair. That is not my intention at all. What I mean is basically the fact of if you have to test something, it's so. Oh, here it goes again. It's not happening. Calm down. Calm down. Thank you. It's so resource heavy just to test things. That one wasn't too bad because that's just primarily wood and metal, and then these slants here. I've made so many of these slants, you have no idea. Just for this one alone. All these slants that are here and stuff like that, I've taken from the craft when I dismantled the top. This one was without a top to begin with. This one was basically, if I understand it correctly, was made so you could put your own gun on top, which was why I wanted it to begin with. The inside was also relatively barren, so it would be quite easy to do so as well. Like this entire middle section here was empty. And then the engines would come there, next to the fucking rockets. Then the front here would have this actual seat in, which I removed because I don't need a seat because I have the other one. I'll show you here in a second what I mean with a glitch that's on the rockets. I'll show it here in a second once I begin actually dismantling it. It's not too bad to dismantle. It's just a lot of fucking parts. I don't know what to do with all the fucking wheels either. Yeah, I tried to get a lot of things on here to make it sort of okay looking. There's not just a barren fucking thing. I use these tiles elsewhere, lovely. Right, you can also see fucking carpool. Anyway. The issue is, and I can't find it for some reason, my parts chest. This one luckily works just fine. This one, I actually accidentally removed the block from there. Oh, well, didn't survive. That one are good props for. It's simple, but it works. It's simple, but it works. Same with that thing. That one also works quite well. Yeah, but what the fuck up? Like, it used to be placed here until I move it around a lot. I have no idea where I actually placed it. This thing. Yeah, I also still haven't actually tinkered with those yet. Or finished the tower. Siege chest. This thing is here now. I put these because it kept, every time I loaded in and out of the game, it would like jump a little bit. So in the end, it would just jump off. With that thing, it's just not gonna do that. I just don't know where the parts chest is. I used to have it placed down here. I asked for that one. Right. Fucking shithead. Luckily, there is actually a what's it called? An elevator nearby. Oh, right, it's that way. Alright. As you can see by that thing. Luckily, I unlocked that, so it's not too bad. I also sort of know how I want the thing to work, because the only thing I actually need to work is the base. I already have a functional turret, the way I want the turret to work. I just need to implement it into a movable thing. Well, the base of the craft. And I could like sit down and craft one from scratch. But my issue with that is, well, issue, right here, brother. It takes too long. And I know that sounds lazy, but I need something that works so that I can utilize that. Sorry, I just saying, I still have the plate here. Lovely food. But I literally need a craft I can utilize while working on my own version. That's also why, as an example, I have the truck. The truck currently is used primarily for, well, transport stuff whenever I need it. The flyer is for transportation for me everywhere I go that doesn't need me to ferry things around. And that one's quite nice and fast, so it works. I need a craft for mining. And I can't really do much until I have that, because I need that one for everything. If you do not have a viable mining craft, you can't go very far in the underground. I forget where this one actually leads. Right, although. It is really nice looking though. All things considered. It reminds me a little bit of what I imagine Core Keeper would look like if it was 3D. I know that's a very weird analogy and a very weird connection, but how are you? I also still haven't found where those other batteries actually belong, but I'm guessing they're going to give me something. Because the bottom line, I've not gotten that far in the story yet. So, in the story in here, I've only ever gone to the second floor. There. Right. I need one of you. Here, do this. I also don't know where I have those from, because they're not on this craft, so I don't know where the fuck I have them. You know, this craft was actually... actually liked working on this craft. Because they made it... Whoever made this, right? They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing, and they were doing it really fucking well. Again, it's just a sad part that it's not really... It's meant for... what's it called? Creative mode. Not for survival. There's a few reasons I'm saying that, and again, that'll be apparent once I get to it, but... Let's just say there's a few parts from this thing that you are not meant to get in survival. I love that sound. Aww. Yep. This thing. Yep. Because I do need those. But no, my issue with this one is straight up just... If it had proper steering, it would have been a lot better. In my opinion, I would probably have used them. Because its methods of steering, though they do make sense-ish, they aren't well made. So here's the steer, basically. It's this block connects to a seat. If it's in contact with that one will activate. Contact with that one will activate. And it's basically just controllable left and right. That will activate those and these to turn the craft. It's a nice idea and I love it. But with such a heavy craft, it's game plays. With such a heavy craft, it's just not viable at all. And also feel like frame rate slowly coming back as I'm dismantling this thing. I so wish this one would work. Because everything else about it actually works surprisingly well, all things considered. It was straight up just the turning, and then the fact that it couldn't, like, crawl uphill at all. Like, even with max tier speed that I could give it, still didn't work. That one over there is a bit more boxy, but its wheels function like proper turning. I can take 2 sets of wheels off of this thing and put the other 2 on there. I don't have to change shit. Push you in there. I'm actually gonna put you. Then maybe just plus there. You should get all this shit away. I'll drop you. I'm gonna fuck you. You. Here. Right. Bit more space to work with. And somehow, and I'm not quite sure how they've done it, the reason why there's no plate here was because I had to remove the wheels at some point to test something out. And then I couldn't put them back because they were too high up. Meaning, whoever made this... Okay, there's 2 scenarios. One, whoever made this did some very cranky shit, which they have done, I'll show you in a second. I'm actually about to do that. Or, the wheels actually increased in size over the update from when this one was made to now. Which I think is the most likely. Not highly likely, but it's most likely, because these here, how they're done. Because they're not... they're not legit. They're not legit. And I noticed that when I was trying to change one out to upgrade it, so I could see if I could get a higher tier engine on there. I couldn't do that I'll remove the wheel so I can show it properly without rolling away. Speed up. I do like this wheel though. I wish they were a little bit nicer looking. Whatever. Apparently I've removed the bottom from that one. Right, there we go. So, these there was 24 engines, and it turned like shit. And it's not just that. These here, I put in tier 1 engines. They converted it to the creative mode one, so these cannot actually be upgraded. I show you the correct engines, but I can't find the fucking thing. So everything that's like creative mode, that I'm throwing that out because I do not want creative mode shit. It doesn't feel fair, which is fine because I'm tearing this thing apart. I checked this one. Fairly certain is creative 3. If there is creative mode shit, I'm changing it over to survival mode. Because it's not difficult to get the survival mode variant. Again, you just have to upgrade. And I have plenty of fucking things to upgrade with, so I'm not really that, like, worried. It's not like all of this is going to go to waste. I'm going to use this for building. Very easy. Except for the fucking these. Logic gates. I'm sorry, but I do not care for the logic gates. I just do not care. Oh, oops. There you go. I also had one point which is sitting by myself just tinkering with some stuff. And then I just went, you know what, I'm going to play my own music. So I turned off one radio. The music continued. I went, oh yeah, right, the other car has one as well. Turned off that one. Still going. I went, huh? I went up into the base. There was one going up in the base. Still going. I had like 6 or 7 radios of those going at the same fucking time for some reason. Yeah, you see it's made of... I don't really get why they use so many different blocks. Like, generally speaking, they use so many different... Like, a lot of times the the blocks here. That's, well, fine, that's whatever. It's like cardboard, these, even wood. Why? And it's Paul's fault. Okay. Hey, if it works. Well, logic gate. Some lights that I put in. So even more blocks. It's wild. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I see, okay. Again, they've done a lot of glitch work on this one. I hope the next one doesn't have that, because glitch work is what I call it, anyways. is... It's a stylistic choice from people who primarily create things for creative art. I have nothing against that, that's completely fine. I'm not criticizing that. It's just not viable in the survival mode. So I do wish the workshop had sort of like a category where it was like creative mode or survival mode for anything. Because there ain't no fucking way you can craft as an actual survival mode. I'm just lucky with a 3D printer on there, which technically means you can make it in survival mode, but I mean, like, if you were to follow a guide, you could, because you can't create those. But I've never really looked into glitch work of the game, so wouldn't be able to say. Okay, full inventory. Look, you can see how many fucking slants I need. I'll also point out, I don't know why whoever made this one put like 1,000 of these on. Like the entire front was covered in them. I kid you not. I had almost an entire inventory full of the fuckers. Just from clearing them up. And I still, to this day, do not know what the fuck they were for. It was not for camouflage, because it didn't look... It was not for armor, unless it's like, if this was meant to be a picture-perfect look of some tank somewhere. Or that it was like, yeah, armor, which is not possible. Because, well, the only enemy that can shoot in this game that will hit those does AoE. So it would just go through it. It wouldn't do anything. Those, because they're creative. That one's one I've placed. Those are creative. I think that's it for the creative things in my inventory. Alright. I'll take a rid of it. A bit more. Nice. I think this one over here is still going to be relatively easy to tinker with. There's just so many blocks on this thing that doesn't make sense why they're there. Cardboard, sure, it's probably for weight reasons, I would imagine. Just don't get it. But at least it's almost gone. It's nice working on you. You see now what I mean with the amount of fucking slants on this thing? I actually had to throw a lot of them out while working. Okay, there we go. Now I have full inventory. See if I can get lucky. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. So, fucking slants. I haven't gotten that far over there, as you can see. It was 27 last time, I think. That's most of it gone anyways. I'm gonna go over here and throw some more shit out. Cardboard. Wheel. The wheels aren't that expensive, so it's not that bad. Throw out that amount. Then you can throw out those I can keep so I can use them. Those. That's fine. Yeah. That should be just fine. Then I can do this. There we go. Done. Right, that's that one gone now. Now I need to work on this one. I need to figure out how to dismantle it without completely ruining how it works. The top here I think I can remove no problem. But it's quite interesting seeing how people make stuff. Is that a piston? Yeah. I guess it was meant to actually, like, go back and forth, maybe? Oh god, more slants. No! Oh, it could go up and down. Okay. Nice. Nope. This one I could understand to a degree. Except for these. Don't fucking want them. Be gone, bot. Gotcha. I'm definitely also going to change this thing so it's just a little bit bigger. Anyways. That's what she said. Move all of that. So I have a clear. Jesus Christ. The amount of fucking logic is in here. Dear Lord. My guy was trying to create a nuclear fucking reactor. Oh, that actually helped. Use spaceship blocks. Oh, I did just enough though, so that's actually kind of cool. I guess these are because they're so... they have the right diameter to just be able to slide across this, maybe? That would be my guess. Okay, let me just check. Yes, your I created version. Just have to throw those away then. I wasn't really going to use them anyways. I don't know how to use them to begin with. These, before I do this. I'm also just tearing this thing apart just to see how it works. Never mind the fucking butt cheeks, I don't give a shit about that. Full inventory again. Good lord. There's no fucking parts chest. Nothing of that in there, that, and that. There's so much shit just random in this thing. I don't know what the despawn timer is on this. This is a... hang on. This is a pro piston or a creative mode piston? Creative mode. Gotcha. Fine. Yeah, it's not that difficult to get the normal variant. Variants. That's right. Yeah, I think converting this one over to the one that I want to use is not going to be that difficult. Because I have a feeling... or are they not? Was the turret itself the one spinning? I guess so. I mean, I'm going to tear up, as I said, probably from corner to corner, almost, because I also need to get these out. And change engine, because if that's creative, the engine is for sure creative. Right. Okay, I need to go upstairs and then craft another chest. I mean, I need a new parts chest anyways, because I have no idea what it is. I was crafted that one by pure fucking accident, which is an ammo chest. Can I craft a big one? No. Yes. Yeah, I'm missing. I craft so much, I'm missing embers. Bunch of random parts from what I'm crafting. I'm gonna die. Got it face down. I could also technically do that if I did so want to. Go you in there. That frees up so much fucking resource space. I have my bets that they're the same creator based on the amount of fucking slats they're using on everything. Yeah, these two were put on a rotator. They're worse than me at putting fucking connectors on things. Right. Let's open up for this thing. Right. Okay, I should not have done that, I can see. This was a lot of fucking... Okay, where's the note to self? Don't do that. Right. Ah, that's what I want to do. I need to... Yeah. You, and then get you. This thing. And then this thing. There. And I guess they need to be higher. Low. Oh yeah, higher. No. No. Oh, wait. What? Hang on, what? Oh yeah, there was a creative... Fuck, I need to change the lot on this thing. Shouldn't be too difficult though. The seats are a crazy one as well then. No, I'm not going to need that many seats. I'm not going to need practically any seats. Yeah, there's just the same creator. I can tell by that there. No, you don't. I said no. God damn it. Somehow still connected to someone with its wheels. You're creative, you're creative, you're creative, you're definitely creative, and so are you, and you. Okay. I do see how it works though. Oh, okay, no. I get how these were put on now. Just put these away so that I can tinker with them later. Because I need their visuals to actually see how to recreate them. And yes, this is generally what I did with every single, I'm gonna do that one there. Every single creation that I've tried to do this with, I basically just tore it apart. Looked at what made it tick. And then change it to the way that I need it. Yep, that's probably how it's turning, I would be guessing. Or the turn signal, rather. Not you and not you. Did I just use these here as the bottom? Because they fill this. which I respect. I can respect the hassle, or hustle, or whatever. This, because I do not need it. Okay. Go here, throw away more creative mode shit that I'm not going to use. There you go. I need to detach. Yep. That's exactly what I wanted. Detach these. I'm not a scrap mechanic, I'm a reverse engineer now. Haha. This one's just fucking... I like that one. That one might keep. Out, 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 out. Not keeping graves no shit. And I'm also not sure how it's actually converted my survival mode shit into creative mode shit. I don't actually know how that works. Right, okay. This is what we have to work with. Not too bad, not too shabby. Gonna fill in a few holes here. I'm gonna color it later. Probably not gonna keep this green. It looks nice, but it's not really what I'm after. Right then. I'm just thinking of how... Well, first of all, let me see here. How many of these do I need? Keep those mechanics on. It's quite easy. Not too disheveled or hard to do shit with. Right. Okay. Right. So I need... By the looks of it, 16. I do not think I can make that many. I don't think I have the resources for it. Oh, let's take a look. Never mind. Not that bad, actually. Okay, so I need 16. That's just 2 times 8. And I can always upgrade them later. Because I know where to get a bunch of fucking component kits now. There we go. Yeah, boy. Woo! Right. I knew how it wants them placed. Ish. I just need to roundabout figure out somewhat how? Somewhat. So this one definitely just needed 2. Right. My fucking death bag. There. So you definitely needed 2. I just upgrade them later. I can put you on top. Go. And I would imagine I could just do this as a test. Just run one all the way along here. And all the way along here. Right. Yeah. You know, I'm just not going to question it. I think that's the best idea here. You, come on, up you go. Up, okay. There we go. Yep. Oh yeah, my mouse is still acting like shit, so... I think that's one side actually done. somehow they're able to stand on their own. Just not going to question that. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Now I'm going to yoink these. And I'm going to do this. I think that looks better. Doesn't really matter. And here, I should say, oops. A double. You and you. Yep. Wrong one. There you go. Yeah, I think I see how some of them are meant to work. I don't know how long it takes for shit to respawn, mind you. I know it does, but I don't know how long it takes. Right. Let's take you. Just right. Here. Here. Right, so how I think is like this. Actually, no. I forgot. That's not how it is at all. Shit. Because now it's too tall. I think how it's meant to be is actually the side. Like that. Yeah, that looks more right. That looks more right. This one's there. It's beginning to look like itself again. Ish. Let's be there. Oh, there. I'm just blind. Never mind. And this one. Let's be there. Yeah. Right. Not really that. Oh, then. Yeah. Okay. That looks correct. That looks like how I dismantled it. Still leaves me a lot of space here underneath. I can probably do that, actually. I do like that idea, actually, using those as connectors. I really like these lights. I always just wondered where to use these lights. But yeah, as a backlight, it's not bad, actually. I'll have to do that to not piss off my OCD. Right. So I can definitely do... I can't actually do that. Actually, yes, I can. These. There. There we go. Oh. Makes sense. That reminds reminds me, I can now, while I am working on this, I can actually change the wheels into the ones that I wanted. Wait. I need to... Oh. Yes and no, actually. As I think... Oh dear Lord, I forgot to do that as well. Really? Really? Okay, really. As soon as I do that... Except for that, I think I looked at the wrong fucking side. Yeah, it is. There we go. Yep, no, everything else is as it should. Yeah, you're on wrong as well, I don't know. Yes. Okay. It is meant to be exactly there. But I think it's meant to be like that. Right. So... Right, I still need to have you lift it up. So I can actually do this. Come on. Okay, now you're the same as the others. Which is preferred, obviously. Right. Now I'd want you. You. You and you. To be converted into these. Which is going to look a little bit funky, but I think it's going to work. The other creation I had looked at was one meant for survival, and it is a newer gen one, meaning it's chapter 2. My issue with that one is the fact that that one leaves little to the imagination. That's not necessarily a negative thing. Not necessarily a negative thing. It's just that it doesn't give me much in terms of what I myself can do with it. Is how I put it. Right. Now, I want to do this. Well, actually, I want you to just cover the wheels for now. Really, I don't have more wood. Well, now I have a lot of other blocks I can use. Aha! And a little bit more wood. There you go. Any other wood? No. Yeah, because I think I can put... Yeah, okay. So now comes the brainstorming of where, how, and what. Keep it like... Yeah, I kind of have to keep it like that. When it comes to having engines here. Nice, hang on. Oh. I'll be right back, because I need to go to the toilet real quick. Then I can also go out with my bowl. There we go. Get it taken. There we go. Right. Back on it we go. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely the same guy as before because those are the same sort of thing. I really like. I don't know how they've done it there. I could have an idea, but to do with pistons, pretty much. But yeah, I could make it so I could walk inside. I don't think that's necessary at all, though. Not necessary at all. Okay, okay, okay. We're now going to attach that one again. Maybe not exactly the way it was before, though. I'm just thinking of how I want to do this. How expensive are batteries to make components of oil? That's my question now. Okay. Consumables. Batteries. So that takes golden shit, chemicals, and metal, and that just takes oil. I think we have a winner here. I think we have a winner here. Oh, my fucking addiction to Pepsi Max somehow. I need to buy some new lettuce at some point. There we go. Oh, see they sit. Right, yeah, that's all I wanted to check on that. Because I have all the engines. Woo! I just think I should aim for this thing because then I don't die. But, right, so you, which is... You can tell it's not creative because it has level on it. If it has level 1 to 5, it's not creative. Right, so my plan was to put 2 engines, one there. Did I place another engine somewhere? See, controller, level 2. And controller, that means it's creative. Got you on. Same with pistons, piston level 1, 2, 3. All are good. Piston, level 1, all good. I need to find myself another engine. No engine, brothers. And that's interactors, and I need engine. Roughly, not expensive. Lovely. You can see how low I've actually gotten on them. Oh. Right, I'll act like I never did that then. And then put you right here. You are a level 2. The 2 level 2 should be more than enough for these wheels. I need you. So take you away, put you on. I can tell the suspension's definitely not operating as well. And then just need to change the other side. Go. Perfect. Now check this thing inside. By 3, so it's kind of best to do that, but at the same time I think I can do this. Because then I can stop this thing as well. Like that. And then I can also access them from below. Okay. Thank you. Let me just see here. Pop. Because now I can technically access all of this from below. And protecting that is not going to be that difficult. Right. And then connect you to that and you to that. There we go. Pretty decent. Then I just need to cover this up. Like these. I have them over here. There we go. I'm going to do some different now. Might be a small, what are they called? RAM or some sort. Do that. That. Go. You're definitely gonna know that. Oh. Then you. That's about that. Hey. Pretty decent front, I'd say. Because then the turret thing is going to be around here. Which actually fits relatively well into what I want. So that's actually a very decent idea. Pick up you. Because I still hate the fact that it's a by 2. Can you just be put down on the floor? Thank you. But this one needs the fucking thing. Right, and then take you. I do not think I need the max tier, please. See, that's 3. Yes. There you go. Okay, so they do it automatically. That's pretty cool. Oh no, they don't. Okay. I don't know if I need them to be higher than this, actually. I mean, I might, based on the fact that there's going to be a lot heavier shit on this thing. So, might actually be quite worth upgrading them at least once. It's going to be piss fuck. Why the fuck are you having an issue? One second, my phone is having a fucking hissy fit. Oh, no, those things do that, but alright. So it is... you? Yes. There we go. It was just an app having a fucking hissy fit on nothing else. Oh. Oh. And then you already know it. Yeah, I think this one might be able to work substantially well. Oh. Okay. God, I hate my fucking mouse. I was meant to go and pick a new one up today, but... Fuck. Right. Don't want to use a wood, we'll use something else. Easy as pish, or so they say. This is, I can't build it much higher than this turret itself. For safety reasons. Well, safety, I'll say safety. It's primarily just so that I can turn 360. Right, and then you... Oh yeah, right, I do not have that one on me. Right over there. There we go. So then I can put you... back on there. See? Right. Then I need a normal controller. I just need to check here. I'll see. Oh, that's how it works. That one, that one, that. Oh. Oh, this is the level 2 one. I need a high level. I'm not upgrading if I have high level. Like, I know I should. Wait, hang on, that's level 2. Weird. Okay. I should have had higher levels. Again, that's why I find it weird that my the chest that I had is just gone. There we go. Like, I had so much stuff in that one. I don't know where it's gone. Right, now I can use C buttons. This one's going to go there. Obviously, this is going to be first. This one. Oh, there is number 1. Yeah, I need to find it, genuinely. Like, where the fuck it's gone. Like, it used to be right here. Oh. Right. I put them there, didn't I? I put them here, didn't I? Yeah. Dear Lord. Yeah, there it is. Fuck me. Even more slopes. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Most of these are non-creative. Just need one of you now. You can see there, this is how a fully upgraded engine actually looks. So I was trying to see if I could put those inside, but nope. I put most of the controllers just here. Or here, just fine. Go. And then you should connect to... No, that's a motor that one needs. No one. I don't need that one. You can take only that. Okay. I don't need to move you. But One, I don't know if that's actually where you're going to be. Okay, I think we need to 3. Because we need the pistons. Piston, 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 piston. No, I need them to go up to, let's say, 5. We can increase the speed of that a bit. Yeah. I don't know if I needed that high, but I would say it's fine to have it that high. And then I am going to place these here. Stop at you there. Just get rid of you. Hang on. Then it also has something to rest on. That's what my previous one had an issue with, because it was technically free floating. It has nothing to actually fall down onto. It does now, which is great. Right. I'm not going to use tier 5 engine for, or max tier engine for that one. Oops. Oops. I'm going to go up and grab the other tier 1 engine I have. There we go. And take that controller with me as well. Yep. Ah, still got it. Right. This engine, can it? It can, okay. It goes that one. And then that needs a bottom as well, which is then going to be number 2. This one is going to be number 3. Nope. Which is going... Nope. Yes. Which is going to be, when activated, they're going to go 15 degrees. They're going to be like that. And also connect that. I might craft another one, just have full engine power. Right. So, 1. Yep. 2. Yep. 3. Yes. I do need to increase the speed of you. Yep. Exactly what I need. Right. And then you are by default aimed in 50. It's just very slow. If we can speed that up. Right, so now it's to be turned over to 30, because I've angled it like that. Okay, there you go. I should make a latch on the back that can open and close. Oh. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The battery one is fine. That's manageable to fix. Right, then I want that. Yeah, having a hatch here I can go down into seems appropriate. Anyway, I need to sort out... These don't have... I thought these had steering. It can't only be the front that has steering. It needs four-wheel steering. It's not on it. Right. Oh yeah, right. I haven't set them to actually have a speed, you know. I'll do something about this. Oh yeah, there and there. They probably do need this momentum speed, so that one's on 5. So it's not okay, good. No, I didn't want to pick these up, go away. Yeah, I don't remember when they despawn, but might at some point collect everything and just put it over there. Oh, yeah, right, I need to correct the steering. Going. 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 Because if that's the case, I'm going to change those over to actually have steering. And this steering isn't horrible. I do think I would still want the back here to have steering, I think. I think I'd still prefer those also having steering. So I'm going to do that. I might use some of my points at some point to get the actual like storage for their hoop. Right, there we go. Right then, there. Then when I'm done with this, I'm going to go and fetch some more fucking dye. Just fuck me a lot. Yoink. There and there. Have plenty of wheels. Rather than being in that position. Don't think it inherently does much, but visually looks better. I do have a mild plan, which is basically just, I'm going to put one of these turning things on each of these, and then basically having that thing be connected all along here, so I can just jump on there and then off. Right, so you. So far, so good. Right, so now... Yeah. Yeah! Oh, wait. No, they are working, right? Yeah. It's because I want to be able to do this. Quite easily, somewhat. Turning on the spot. Right, I also need to, but it has a bit of turning circle. It is still a little bit slow at turning, but it's at least better than nothing. Wow, this thing is heavy enough to shake this thing, but this thing's also made of wood. So, not too surprising there. So far, so good. Like, yeah, it has a lot less, like, technical faff. I said down for a reason, like. Oh, there, come on, down you go. Yep. You can go in here. Wait. You guys. Well, not you, because you're full of shit. For example, you. Can you? Fucking can, you legend. Okay, because I'm going to cover this up. Like that. And like... Okay, that one can't be covered, so I'll just do that. It's fine. You want... You. Just to decorate while I'm in here. You. There. That's also a hitching point for this thing. And... Wait. What were you for? Why? Oh yeah, you're for that, right. So I can go in here and then hit. Oh yeah, right, you're sickening. No wait, I'll look at that in a bit then. Then hit you. Where the fuck did I put that? I don't know if I'm Scooby. Anyways. Because then... Yeah, it's not these old me. Which one would be... Yeah, okay, never mind. Pretty clear fucking answer. There. Hate my fucking mouse. Yes, this is where the hatch is going to be, I think. Think, Omni, think. Like that. Yeah, I think I know how I want to create this now. Wrap you. I'm not going to kill that. There. And have you there and there. I'm going to grab you. That is three, good. It'll make sense in a bit. Right. I'm going to take this one as a test to see if it works or not. I can only have one, but that's fine. By default, it's closed. Can I do that? Oh yeah, oh fuck, stupid, no mind. Of course I can't move on me. That one's been placed down. Right. Fuck, yeah, that's sick. It's a simple pleasure, alright? It's a simple pleasure. And then when you hit a button, which I have in there. So then if I hit the bottom, and then go down and crouch. Or hit my head. However, I do actually want... Nope, there. Nope. Definitely the method of that, I guess. Yeah, fuck, I'll upgrade it once. Just for the speed. Because that means I can do something like... No, I can't do that one. The thought I had, anyways. I can't do. Or maybe this. This is what. Right, okay, let me just adjust this a second, I think. Because, okay, while closed, it needs to be like... Okay, I think I understand how I need to put it then. So then, you are meant to be placed... Nope. Over there, like that. Issue is because it's not connected over there. And I really fucking want it to be fucking connected over here as well. Over on that thing. But somehow it's just not having it. I think I know how I can do it. If I do that. Nope, wrong way. There, right? No. Fucking dick. I believe we can do it if we do like this. Potentially. Yes, I can. There we go. Fuck me. Okay. It's still a tight squeeze, though. It's not these, right? They aren't the reason. No, okay. How about that, so that it keeps its squareness? Yeah, and the only thing that really changed was these. Check. Yeah, okay, so I guess that is the reason then. It's a little sad, but it's a manageable sadness. It's a manageable sadness. It's fine. It's fine. Wants a bit of creativity. Right. What I do want to do is actually... Yeah. So I think I'll actually... do like this. Yeah. Oh, that one's pushed down. This goes there. Works. Nice. This thing is going to be pushed here. Then I have space for just one more. Right, okay, so no. Not like that. Annoyingly, but manageable. Right. That's a good little thing. Good little thing. I can't really do much on top of here. Annoyingly, I can't do much on top of this specific square. I can't. Because of that. However, I can do stuff around it. So that's what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to try and sort out some chests. And some physical appeal to this thing. So it's not so beige. And here I think I'm actually going to make it so that I can walk in. Maybe? Let's see. If I can... Game. There. Is that good enough for me to walk in? Yes, it is. Now, this is going to be a little bit annoying, obviously, with this thing, but with the nice turning circle, I do not think that's going to be an issue. In actuality. That. Nope, that's not the one. Sorry. Definitely getting a new fucking mouse. And yes, I'm gonna fucking continue to say it until I remember it. Right. Oops. There. That looks alright. Then I just need to go inside and sort of patch up a few of the holes. Yeah, I can get some bottle here. Actually, no, hang on. There. Knuckles of light inside. Yeah. Yeah. I pick up what I'm putting down. So I need to figure out how this one was actually attached, but let's just see here. Let's just attach something like this. Supposed to do something along these lines. But doesn't interfere too much. No, it needs to be further forward. I can probably do something like this. And the question is just whether it's going to interfere with the wheels or not. Nope. Too far. So we need one more close up. There we go. I just need to copy it over on this side. Not too shabby. There we go. Yeah, it's alright. Oh. I'm gonna convert that so I don't get stuck all the fucking time. Okay. That's actually pseudo, right? Pseudo voodoo. Voodoo on the voodoo. So you need to be normal. That's not what you could be, right? And then it's this section. Yeah. That's manageable, right? Yep. Plan with it, alright. Again, I'm just trying to use as many of these as fucking possible because I have God knows how many. Actually, no, I shouldn't use those that I should use. I'm gonna put these closer so I can actually fucking use them. Honestly, I could look into making one of the big chests for inside this thing, because I think it probably fits. Never mind. Right, there we go. Yep, there we go. Right. Perfect. I can now access all of them, and I needed you. This. Yes. Yes. But I can still somewhat aim behind me. There. There. Here. And then I have some other forms there. This thing. Oh, right, yeah, these. It's stuck inside. Oh, dear. Did not sound like a lot like that. So what is causing... Actually, I need to do that to reset it. Oh, because I accidentally put those on there. Right. They went to on here. Now it should work just fine, right? Yeah, there we go. Much better. There isn't much that needs doing now. Let's try. Oh, that I need to increase the speed of the motors, yes, and it turns like a fucking dream. Yeah, speed definitely needs to be increased. I've seen what you need. There. Still watching to turn that way. It's as if I'm already turning one direction. It wants to continue that direction? Hang on. Yeah, it can't, person can't turn properly. I think it's due to the weight, is what I'm saying. I think the weight is having a major impact on this. Let me just see, because I do believe I have a few decent tiered. Yeah, I only have those, actually, which is not going to be good enough. Right. I'm actually not... I'm not going to need that many wheels. Yeah, I crafted many wheels because I couldn't find this thing. So, anyway, that's a little better. Right. Again, I'll just do this. Hang on, now there's also light inside. I'd probably want this one to be turned downwards. That. Like that. That's fine. I kind of actually really like it. Let's see if this helps in any way. I mean, I'd say it does, but whether it still turns correctly, that's... See, it's still trying to turn the other way. Oh, no, that's the wrong tool. Maybe they were onto something when they didn't put turning wheels on the back. Let's just try removing that, I guess. See if that just so happens to fix it. Oh. A bit of a hit there. I don't know if it will, but it honestly might. You know, obviously these are going to be filled back up with goop. Once it's done. Right. Let's see here. That's fine. Sounds fine, yeah, okay. I guess you just need to accept having a bit smaller turning circle, but honestly, it's manageable. It's not that bad. Oops. Then just decorate it a bit more, I guess. Yeah. Functions, and it works. Can't really blame for that one. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Ah, right, yeah. That's what I want you to do as well. Whether this actually works or not, I do not know. Okay, I need to do this first. So that they're all aligned. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it did turn it right. Okay. Do I have... Yes, I do have T-junctions. What? Oh, it's because they're slightly wider, I guess. But that's going to get it too far out. Or is it? No, it's actually not. It is the exact amount. You can thank it. Trust me, I'll do fucking anything to get rid of most of all these things without just throwing them out. Right, let me just check here. Connect to that one, and connect to that. This functions well. I am, however, going to take the middle of this one. Oh wait, no, I can't do this. No, I can't do this because now they can't turn. The fuck am I doing? I'm auto gotcha. Of course I can't do this. However, I can do it here. Not necessarily what I wanted to make here, but I can technically create something here. That means I can jump up onto it and then further up. Lower up. Yeah, and then I might do something like this. I think it's one more, right? Yeah, one more. Yeah. Then it's almost done. I've actually converted it from one type of tank into another, funny enough. Oops. Don't that one. Oh no, yeah. Right, I have an idea for some of the things on here. See how clean my inventory is becoming. Ooh. Right. Okay. Time to decorate a bit and get rid of some more of these things. Yep. Definitely need to upgrade all the suspension. Though that is not a thing that's in dire need of. I'm aware that it's made out of wood as well. Which ain't the greatest at all. Are you... So I can take... for the most part, you out. Plus them in there. Put the rest in there. I think these are gonna go elsewhere. These in here? Yep. And I still need to make the back door, but I'll do that afterwards. I still don't quite know how I want it. I now know how I want it. It's not how I'm not gonna do it yet, but I now do have an idea. Oh dear, I seem to have gotten an idea. Just gonna put these down because they are actually part of it. I do love my mouse, you know. Interesting. There we go. think I can do that. I'm just going to change this one slightly, I think. Because then I can stand on this thing. No problemo. And I'm just going to do that. Because I can still look inside and it fits better with the door mechanism I'm going to build. Righty. Need you and you for the next pot. Don't need you. Do need you. Right, I do actually need to install this thing downstairs, don't I? Yep. I think it's partner's gonna be here. And then we'll click there. Ah, it needs to be rotated around, does it? Yeah, no. Yep. All good. Back on track with that. Yep. And then I can do back this over here too. Scratch, scratch, scratch. So, do there and there. With you. You see what I mean with the mouse? I'm scrolling forward, and it's going, no. Fucking annoying twat. There, there, then there. Just to make it seem a bit more industrial. Doesn't look half bad. And again, the more of this shit I can use, the better. I'm gonna do the same thing this one did, but this time it's just going to end in that thing. Just be right above the wheel. Doink. 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 Yeah. I can tell I need to do something on the back, actually, to make it not so plain. That. Yes, it still works. It'll work. Just needs to be placed on this for me to be able to do the thing I want. For some reason, that's the thing. That. Just then, like this. Don't have enough. I do have enough. Like that, right? But then I want it like this. Okay. Aha! Then look in the tech chest for a tier 2 controller. Oh, there you go. And then I'm just gonna like put it in the floor. Cool. Use that and use that, and since they're connected, I don't have to do much. Like click. I just need to make sure. But I had a feeling that's how I was gonna do it. Nope. It is remarkably slow, obviously, because I haven't actually operated the speed of it. And I can tell I also need to do this. Right. And one more to 60. 75. I think 75 is fine. Now we'll do it again. It closes! Yeah, boy made a very ugly door. I'll just paint it. That's not remarkably odd, but I can always change it up later. It's definitely needs to be curved off. I think that this will remarkably work well. Remarkably. It'll probably work well. Let me just get rid of some of all that. Just that. So I need you. Brush, and then 2 of you. Because I want this to also not seem as flat. Yeah. Right. Side. It's looking more and more like an actual, like, industrial piece of equipment more than a tech, which was what I was trying to go for, so that's fine with me. I do actually want these to have a bit. Does that look fine? No wonder. Oh, no. No. Actually, I don't think that's going to look too bad once done. Once I've done this to every single one, I don't actually think it's going to look bad. Or that bad anyways. Yeah, this one's going to be changed then. Let's just do that first. I just need some place to use all of these because, dear lord, I have a lot. Apparently, all fucking creations used to have 1,000 of these too. It is pretty good. They are good, but dear lord, please. There, there. More. I can't have brought out, right? Let's check all this out. Put them in there. Take all this up for as many as possible, anyways. Strangely, I don't have any more. That's like a mild surprise. This is more for just aesthetics than anything. I might actually just get to do the 90. There you go. And I also am going to decorate the inside, obviously. I need more chests in here. I don't know, I just tried to hold down control to crouch, but I'm already crouched when I'm in here. They must be wondering, like, they're looking at me and they're just seeing what the fuck's going on. They must be so fucking confused with this, right? Wait. Hang on. Right, then this thing can go inside? Well, the issue is now, I can't really have that many. Because I can't reach them all. Like, even with this one open, yeah, I think I'd max hit these two. Can't have the two of them next to them, right? No. However, I think I can do like this. Then I have two small ones on top. Pretty speaking, I think I have more than two, but I think I'm just going to keep one for now. I can go one that, and click. There you go. The front also needs a bit of a touch up, but I'll do that afterwards. But first of all, apparently, I use some of these on the side as well, like here. I know where I can use more of these then. Just to get rid of them. Why? Why do you need this many? You don't need this many. Honestly, this is a good way of getting rid of them. And this thing's going on the bottom. Just got some. Gotta find out where else to put it. I'm getting rid of a few of them in places where it's not really important whether you can see them or not. Now, due to these, there's actually also like I can look through, which is nice. I do not know whether enemies can look through. Yeah, that's alright. Could be better, could be worse. I think I can put some there as well. Just here. As if it's bolted together. Alright. Boink. And they still open? They still open. I do also like want some of the piping stuff inside. I'm going to figure something out about that later. So I need to figure out what, like, color I should be going for. I'm considering a brown. Or copying Lego Rock Miners. Was sort of my thought process here. Can I check all this? Plus, no. Plus, a little bit. Plus, a little bit. So I can put a lot of these in here. For now. For safekeeping. I'll throw these. And these. And these. And these. The thing is, I need to go to, not just the overworld, but also down to floor 2 to see if this thing can climb. Like, that's my important test for this. So many of those. I can never remove this thing, right? Yep. Much better. You can see here how much I've been tinkering around with random shit all the time. Same here, always with that. Let me just move this thing aside, because I think I need to do some actual ground tests now. Put you up. Just go up and into my inventory. Nah. No. Okay, I need to go up and get some pigment. as well as down, well, also embers, but I'm going to fetch that at some other point. Probably just use the flyer, in fairness. Can I put a bunch of shit here? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. In Ziploc chest. Sugar. Okay, and I actually am going to have to use practically the last of my bullets now. I kind of expected that one. See? I thought about it. I thought about it. Wait, right. Upgrade ones to max. Upgrade ones up to max. Upgrade ones maxed. Upgrade ones maxed. Upgrade ones maxed. Ones maxed. Upgrade ones maxed. Ones maxed. There you go. Yeah, that should be decent. Now, these can't be upgraded though, so whatever. Balanced, maxed. Okay, I did not actually see you could do that. Huh. Alright then. Interesting. I'm gonna drop some of all these fucking lights. Actually, no, I can use them up there, because there's a place where I actually use these lights. Well then, actually I should put some here. Oh, it's put wrong. Yes. No, I have one here. Yep. And I can take and remove these because God forbid that right. There we go. Much better. And those are also a lot warmer light. Not blinding as fuck. What do you see there? Lower the light down to 3. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, right. That thing. I also need with me. Which was sort of the point here. Can I put this one up on the roof? No, I can't put it here. And that does teleport me up, so that does actually work. Also need to put the radio. Yeah, I need to check. Can I put this thing in here? Shit. Wait, shouldn't I be able to? Do something here. Oh. Alright. Might have to have that thing outside then. There. Because I kind of need it with me. But okay, in technicality, no, I don't need it with me at all. tractor somewhere needed. No. There. Good. Well. No, they're not going in there then. Don't really mean to do that, alright. So these I can use in here, no problem. For a bit of a decor. I mean, if it works, right? If it works. That has all sorted out all these, right? Let's... The lag is also a lot less with this thing. The noise it makes is also really good. Why is it lagging in here? I could also almost not even brake. Down there. Just quickly. So let's check out whether or not this works. You can see here, now it's almost fucking smooth sailing in terms of FPS. It's not happy with either my base or whatever the fuck I'm building. It is something way different than what I did before. Right. And I can now actually aim in front of it. Right, I did kind of forget about batteries, didn't I? Oh crap, that was when we get back again. Turning, still a little slow, but manageable, I'd say. So yeah, this is the area I use for testing vehicles. I've already completed it, so should not be that much danger here. You know, this is not quite what I imagined, but you know, not every day it's going to get out. It's going to get this chance. Let's just test with a small one ahead. I have an idea for how to fix that. Right, so it is I have not actually set up. No, I have not. Okay. Well, temporarily you're going to be used for it then. So there. For some reason it just didn't work. I'm not actually quite sure why it doesn't like it. Like, This is like the third or fourth one I've had this issue. Where I just activate it and then it just... I know it goes slow. That's whatever. My issue is just like why it doesn't go up. Like it's even set to max. Let's try and lower this again then. Could always try and lower it even further. See? You just can't climb. And I don't actually get why. Hang on. Can I climb with this? Almost seems like, but no. I do have a few thoughts on how to fix that, but at the same time, like it's making a climb so much harder than it should be. And I know how that's meant to work as well. Like you're meant to be able to drive straight up them. It just feels like there's not enough traction. There's not enough traction or my car is too heavy. I genuinely cannot get lifted up. Because it needs such a high amount of stickiness and speed at the same time. But if I up the stickiness, I need more speed. But then while I don't have the stickiness, I just go Mach 7 and can't control my fucking car. So generally speaking, I don't really know what I'm meant to do with that. First of all, let's go back with some more batteries. Whereas the cannons are tested in the base. It's not that big of a deal. Like, do I need all the wheels to be sticky? Is that basically what it's telling me? That I need all the wheels to be sticky for this to work? But look, this is the furthest I've gotten with the mining. There is a... how do I put it? There is a method I can get this to work as well. I have never tried that type of suspension before. I saw it in a video once. It's basically that, basically two of the wheels on each side, so like these two and then these two. So these two are basically connected by a rod that then can go like this. So that essentially you have the two plates with two wheels on each that can basically do independently like this. So if you drive up over something, they will actually like, how should I put it, like go up and over. It is a mechanism I have never tried to make before. I've seen it several times. But finally, most of the shit is sport. Lovely job. Lovely. Right, so we'll take the radio. Why can you not just be placed normally? There we go. I'm just putting these down so that can be done. And out of my inventory. It does look really nice though, now. It looks like a carrier instead of a. No, right, that could be right. Instead of an actual like tank, but it does look. I do kind of like the white and orange. I do kind of vibe with it. I've got to be honest. I do kind of vibe with it. I do sort of like it. Need more of you. I do need more than 2, but for now it's fine. Just respawn inside and I can jump straight out. Aha! Just so I can put these on the other side. Need more than these, but now 2 is fine. Let me just get rid of some of all of this. That's just everywhere. Don't even actually remember what this specifically is from. I've just dropped over here. But these are creative mode? Yep. Creative mode. There you go. Clean up this section. Also have a bit of carpet there, but that's fine. Move these over here. Also the chests. I do have a vehicle now that works. That's the important part. I can drive around this no problem and mine. My issue is climbing on walls. But in my off time, or in my free time, I'm going to experiment with the other suspension method. Combine it with this one. See if it's going to work. The only downside to it is it benefits the most from also having a chassis that can do the same sort of movement, which I definitely cannot do this. It basically sort of, imagine splitting the tech in 2, and the tech also being able to go like this and then this, so that if it actually goes over a mountain, it will actually just spin on the middle and then drag like that. I spent almost 3 hours on this thing. Now imagine me doing this in my spare time. Gonna go across some batteries. Consumables, batteries. It crafts 10 per. I think it'd be 5 in each. Okay, then I need 2 more. I'm going to press 1 of those. There we go. Nah, okay. I can eat, I do have food. I'm just too lazy. There we go. Immediately drained a little bit to fill those up. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. Actually, yeah, you're the level 2. I can't imagine that hit on that would be level 2, but yeah. But yeah, that's a drill rig for now. Quite nice looking in my opinion. Let me think here for a second. So first of all, I really despise you. Go away. Let go away. I really want that one to just be permanently off. Because you can't complete it You feasibly cannot complete it because they'll just continuously give you more and more and more and more. I don't need that. Get rid of them. For God's sake, get rid of them. I do need new bottom as well, but for now it's fine. Yeah. Gonna package my things away. Fuck it, fuck it, anything you got. So I'm gonna take this one with me. There you go. Wait. See, that's what I mean! It jumps every time! Damn it. Oh, I thought I would have died. Let me fill this one up with fuel as well. Since it's a little low after I've been using it so much. Just a little more oil. Right. No, sorry, I was just messaging someone. I need more fuel than that. Right, that should be decent enough. There's already fuel in it, I just need a little bit more. And the fuel that was inside it was probably more than enough for the trip that I'm going to take. I do just realise now that the bed's placement is crazy fucking stupid. I also don't know when, but my health has increased. That or the healing items have decreased their value. I'm gonna do that instead. It still spawns me outside. Oh, whoops. You can also tell this one is survival made based on the engine actually looking like a futuristic engine, so fairness to the surface we are also planet needs fuel is the biggest indicator. For some reason these here, that circuit is the widely used circuit. Go and find a burnt forest. Sadly, the trees don't respawn because I've already fucking removed all the burnt trees around here. I think the one that's over in Fucking mosquito. Should be up, like to right over the mountain. Yeah, right over there. Look at all this place I haven't been to in ages. You could probably put a chest on here, no problem. Like a small one, not a big one. You can also look here. How much I've actually removed already. Alright. Get to it. I wish there was a farm for these, because darn it, just takes too long. The best method is to aggro the Seeker bot to burn down a forest. But there's only so much forest in the game. One second. Right, thank you. And also here, the bomb. Because we're in the area with the farm bot graveyard or whatever the fuck it was. Graveyard. I can hear him over there, so he's very close. That's also just... You don't get that much... embers. Actually, I do think you can craft embers, never mind. I think. You use 1 embers and some wood to craft more embers. I might need to look into that, actually. I'll grab till I have this stack and 1 more. I'm just messaging someone, but I think my one viewer can manage me messaging around. Yeah, I'm going to fill up that last hotbar slots, and then I'm going to go back and actually see if I can craft more. If I can craft more, it's not going to be a problem because wood is so much easier to get. Also because I can just go into a warehouse and do it that way through. Oh, there's one there. No, forgot. Okay. Just 1 more tree should do it. Yeah, right. I hear him. Hang on. Yeah, you can see here, this entire area I have decimated. I am going to be so fucking both angry and sad if I find out I could have if we could have crafted them with wood and a single ember. Because I'm fairly certain I remember now that that's possible. Dear lord, it accelerates really quickly when I have the hover activated at the same time as going forward. Perhaps I can also just easily get normal wood. Almost anywhere. Let's go down then. I like how the key hasn't been placed on the top side one here. Down we go. Damn it, my spelling. Yeah, that should be fine. Aha! I should put a button on there to turn off the lights from now on. Consumables. Right. Solid! Now here's the thing. I have more than... The issue is, it is 50 per, but it's going to swallow a lot. How much of my wood has that actually spent? Actually, it's not spent that much. And it's using 1 to craft 5, so I get 4 for 1. God damn it. Right. Grab all this. I have a feeling it has probably put some... I can most likely put them in here. Alright, oh. Yes, very good. I was a little bit afraid that I would put it in elsewhere. That's a nice amount of embers. I can always make more. Wood is not horrible to get. I have plenty there. How much do I have left in here? Actually, still a fair amount. Because this thing has 500 in each. So that's 10 crafting per 1 stack. That's 50 embers per stack. And then minus 10 because you craft with 1. So it's 40 embers per stack of wood. You do get a lot of wood through the game. I can just go out and raid all the small farmhouses and shit for wood. Not that difficult. Yeah, I think that does it for today anyways. Now that I've crafted that thing, I'm going to fine tune it a little bit, try and see if I can't figure out some stuff about it. Get a bit more speaking spark, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. So it works. Because I do want really nice text that work well. And I like moving parts. I really like moving parts. So, I hope. But yeah, that does it for today's stream. I might stream tomorrow. It depends wholeheartedly on my energy level, really. So, yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed.